Gonna share my screen. Okay,
Alright.
you're a Juno player. Okay, so I see that you have been coached before, right?
Wait, what? Have I?
Yeah, you told me like 3 days ago that you had F2
Okay,
coach you.
I'll explain this. It wasn't like a coaching coach. I kind of just he popped into my thing, and because I'm a cheeky little shit, I just went because you joined it. You're going over my. Can you go over my game and forced him to do it?
Um,
Because it
I
was worth it
mean,
though.
either
Because
way, you had someone look over your gameplay. Um, I didn't look, I didn't like, I looked very like I skipped it on
it
what
was
was being wrote. Honestly, like, I'll probably be saying same thing. Um,
yeah,
it's a
it's just my food. My this game was like one of my starter games at least. I will say I've played her a little more since then, but like I still don't really know when to use her abilities, so my cooldown usage is shit.
okay. Well, I like the way I coach is like I nitpick everything in a way. Like I like every good decision or bad decision I will talk about, right?
Yeah.
So we'll go over everything.
I'm just gonna warn you because if you saw this one as well, I do not. I think I used ult like 3 times in this 25-minute game.
That's not good.
Yeah, I'm scared to use ult half the time.
Why are you scared?
It's I'm pretty bad at using my ults in this game in general.
Okay. This is PC, correct?
Yeah, yeah, PC.
PC. Okay, it gets gold. All right. Okay. How
No, no,
much
no. Gold's my DPS. This is a silver. This
is
was
it?
silver
Silver? Okay.
4, I think. Yeah.
Um, how long have you been playing Overwatch?
Um, like 2, 3 years. But that was on. I played it 2, 3 years ago on console. Quit for like quit since season 9 and came back on PC like season 18.
Okay, so are you still adjusting to PC like mouse and keyboard?
A little.
Okay.
I've had a laptop for like 5 years, but FPS games I don't have much time in.
Okay. Okay. I just had to ask because like in case you're still adjusting. I used to be on console also, and then I eventually came to PC. Um, or have you always been a support player?
Um, I my time's like very hybrid. I've played a decent bit of all the roles.
Okay, so there's not a so you don't like there's not a main role for you. You're just like a flex player.
I just play whatever I can be bothered when I hop on.
Oh, okay, so you're a flex. Okay, okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
And my
Uh,
hours are also very split. Like if you checked my hours on my profile, it's literally split like fully.
okay, that's fine.
I
I
thought my
think
time in the
because I was
field was
talking,
done,
because I was sorting out
but
something
I
else. I
guess you
think I
can't
was
predict
AFK for
everything.
like a few seconds at the start of each round, but that's because I was doing something important.
That's fine.
5, 4, 3, 2,
The
1.
only thing I do have to note, I noticed,
Defend
is that
objective
because I use a
Alpha.
decently low sense, my aim is very
Ready for battle.
like choppy.
I see. All right. Well, that's something that I'll remember. Okay.
Yeah,
Um, I don't think you're
Defend
Wu
objective
Yang.
A.
Where the fuck is he still? Okay, he's still AFK.
that's just silver for you.
Okay. Um. Okay. I get why you wanted. Okay, so since your wing is AFK, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so like you're using torpedoes. I'm not in favor of this. Just because you guys are close to spawn, but there are Ryan players who double fire strike, and the chance of your team just walking into a fire strike is just high. So it's fine torpedoing. Obviously, what's it called? Like at the gate, like your Wu Yang, he should not be AFK, and then he should just heal all you guys, which would result in you not having to use torpedoes. You would just heal normally, and same for Wu Yang. He would heal normally, right? He probably uses His regularly heals, to be honest. You guys
Yeah.
don't even need splash, honestly. But it's fine to use your cooldowns here. At least it's only old charge. It's whatever. It's
I
not too big of a deal.
I did learn that I used my torpedoes pretty passively, which I think F2 said to try and not do that.
Yeah, you kind of want a good uptime of using them.
Yeah, because that's one thing I did know.
That'll
Now, I will say, the Wu Yang swaps to Mercy. My healing is fairly low because Mercy was heal botting and ends up with like 27,000 healing.
okay. Well, we'll take a look, right, man? We'll take a look.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Your team is just peeking for no reason here. Um, don't worry about using torpedo here because they're just stuffing all their damage in the choke. Your tank is not going to push up, right? You were down both DPS. There's no reason for your tank to push up, meaning there's no reason for you to peek. If you want to torpedo, that's fine, but except you have to consider that they have a Bastion and a Ryan shield, right? Bastion is most likely gonna play behind Ryan's shield, or Ryan is just gonna shield your entire engagement, right? Plus, looking at this pathway over here is really fucking narrow, right? Like the chances of getting like a good torpedo is slim, right? Watch
Yeah, I
you
think.
peek here, right? Now, luckily your Ryan was shielding, so it did cover some damage, right? But the soldier, he could have beamed you if you wanted to, right? And plus, your torpedo only hits like one person, and I'm pretty sure it hits the Ryan shield. No,
Uh,
I need to see it again. One sec. Okay, it only okay. So it hits Reinhardt. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. But it hits soldier. Okay. Now you have it. It's on a 10-second cooldown. Was that torpedo worth it? No.
uh,
It hits one
probably.
person. It's not worth it, right? Your Reinhardt is not engaging, so it's not used to heal, and you're using it to only damage one person. That enemy Reinhardt has shield. Plus, you cannot stand in this choke for too long, so it's going to cause you to break LOS, and the Reinhardt could always break LOS as well by playing left side, which cuts off the torpedo. So realistically, you only get one shot, one person, which is the soldier. That's not going to give you
Yeah.
enough value, like the value that you want to get per fight. Here, honestly, just just wait for your team, right? Your Ryan should not be like out in the open wasting a shield, like here, right? Like this is fucking stupid, right? He shouldn't be wasting his shield right now. Like just like what everyone should do is wait for your DPS to come back since they fed. Then I would say you could honestly you could speed right through here, and then push them this way. You could I wouldn't say speed main because they're just gonna burn your shield down with Ryan, with Bastion. So if you want, you could go all the way right upstairs, or right this way to avoid some spam damage. Or if you really want to, which I wouldn't recommend, you could go left. I wouldn't recommend that. Or simply just wait out turret and just push in main. This is like the more, I guess, traditional route, which it's fine to do also, but I'm just saying that like I get a more like sense where like you don't want to take too much damage and just quickly brawl them. Just start the fight going right side here.
Yeah.
Like here, right? Like again, like don't peek into like 5 people over here. There's no way that you're getting a good torpedo. If Ryan was not here and you still peeked, it still would be a bad torpedo. Why? Because you're playing exposed. Ryan or not, you're playing exposed. It does not matter, right? Like you want to be
Yeah.
at an angle where it's like you're not endangering your life, because Juno is very easy to kill, especially in the air. Any hero who is like in the air, whether either like whether it's you jumping or it's a far flying or an echo flying, they are easier to hit than a person on the ground. They're easier to hit, right? And with Juno being able to also slowly fall, even easier, right? Because you have less control of your movement. Um,
Right.
and especially if you're using your torpedoes, there is a downtime of of getting value, like of like not healing or doing damage, which means that they can easily kill you in that little time frame as well. Um, so like right now, like just save it. Plus, your Reinhardt is not really like hard aggressing. He's starting to, but you don't have to even torpedo this. What you could do is honestly, if you want, you could speed ring, right? That's a fine speed ring. But I wouldn't use my torpedoes yet. I would save it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about peeking. It's just just don't risk it. Again, right? Like, does that torpedo do nothing? No. Here, I would just stay right side here, honestly. I wouldn't use your boosters to go left because like what can you do here except just heal bots, right? Like you're not like you're a support. Now, I do know Juno doesn't do an insane amount of damage, but you're not a heal bot. Like you're just better off playing with your team here. And just getting in some soft damage onto Reinhardt so then he doesn't peak main at all. And then once he starts backing up because your Ryan's here and your team is starting to push up, then you can get possibly a good torpedo that way because now they're pushed back, right? Plus, if it's just Wu Yang heals here, your team has lower survivability. I get like in general, so I don't know. It's gonna help. It's not the worst decision to go left side here with your Reinhardt, but it's like you could be doing more like with more impact by going main than going left side here. There's nothing wrong that actually per se, but it's just what you could have done better, you know?
Yeah.
Your Ryan is wasting his shield and Soch dies. And again,
I will say I do play way too far forward a lot of the time.
that as well. I was just gonna say that, right? You played far forward. On Juno, you wanna be having a good distance between you and your team. Juno could play, if I'm not mistaken, 25 meters. If I'm not mistaken, she could play that far and still heal her regular amount, right? Like,
I thought it was less.
or if it's 25 or 20, it's around there, right? It's around there. Now, does it mean that you have to play all the way in fucking Narnia? No, you don't, right? But that's just like the leeway that you have, right? To play at that distance and still get value on Juno. Now, is your team still dead either way? Yes. Actually, wait, going back, actually, hang on, wait. Let's see. It is just you who dies. It is just you. Imagine if you play more back, you can still support your team. There would still be
Yeah.
a team fight in active. I mean that's the thing. Like, I mean, like you could have even healed your Wu Yang. Honestly, you could have healed him. That would have been a good torpedo to use, right? Or just use speed rank to possibly get out if you guys could manage to just get out at all. But at least then you're getting some sort of value. But just playing exposed and playing it in front of your tank is not gonna do anything. Like you're just defaulting it into doing damage, which you want the opposite of. Like right there, is it gonna matter? No, you can just simply heal him with your gun. I would pop the speed ring earlier, just because he's anti and you don't want your tank taking free damage. And then here just they're all peeking main. So if I were you, I would just stay left side here. Honestly, it was fine left here. like you just crossing main here is just really dangerous. Yes, they could peek this way, but at least there is like you get to possibly like there's a better chance to live if you stay left side here than if you just cross and just like expose yourself. Like 2 minutes have passed and you have exposed yourself like 6 different times where you could have been crit or dead. I don't know.
Okay, I don't know what the hell I was doing for that one.
Torpedo was that. Okay. Interesting. Flank. I guess you wanted some free damage. I mean, I guess if you were looking for like a huge torpedo, yes, but it's like, but like, you don't want to like just leave your team, you know? Like it's not like you're like an Ana who could just get like 3 kills right off the bat, right? Like one shot anti and shoot them again, right? Plus Orion got a fucking ginormous shatter. What the fuck? Imagine if your runner had speed ring. I know what I need to look at this. I need to look at this. Okay, first of all, he should have fire strike first, and then pinned. First of all, he would have got more kills.
Don't they get up if that happens though?
Why don't you?
What happened?
I swear when you fire strike, don't they wake up? Shatter?
No, they don't. Like they are still stunned. It's until the shatter duration ends. Like them laying down it until that ends, which is like what 2 seconds? I'm gonna say a second.
It would have been better to fire strike and then pin. Like
that's what yeah.
No point in just like. Oh my bad. I literally just put my headphones on.
Oh, each on. But even then, imagine if he had speed ring, right? Imagine if you didn't flank and he had speed ring. He would have killed them a lot easier. He would have been close to that bastion doing damage, and then you could have been healing him from afar, possibly. Or honestly, actually, I would say honestly not even go for bastion. I would say go for the Ana if I were that Reinhardt. But you could still be supporting Reinhardt like a lot earlier than now. You could be supporting him earlier. He would have got more value. Again, you expose yourself. Bro, schizo. Looking at ghosts here. Okay, there's one thing wrong with it with this sequence. It's I'll give you a little hint. It's how close you are to your team. Should you be playing this close or farther away from your team?
Further away.
Should you be playing exposed or not exposed?
Not exposed.
There you go, right? You're constantly putting yourself in the absolute worst position ever, right? Now, you're getting away a lot because you're in silver, right? But if this was, let's say, plat or diamond even, or higher, you'll be dead off cooldown, right? Like, just dead off cooldown. Like, Juno is a good pick into this, right? Especially since you have a Zarya, because a Zarya player needs speed. Like, I don't like speed on Zarya because, like, I'm a Zarya main. I don't like speed. I just don't like it because of my playstyle. But Zarya in general needs, like, she benefits from speed. So it is good that you're in Juno, but the mistakes that you're making is gonna diminish your value if you were in like a higher rank. So like fixing those bad habits now is gonna really help you in the long run.
Could I ask a quick question real quick?
Why?
Huh?
Can you ask at the end, because I just have a question at the
Yeah,
end.
that's fine. Yep.
I'll just get through the session, then you can ask.
Mhm.
I believe I am alone.
Okay, so you got that Bastion just had a free ultimate because everyone's stacked in the same room and he just ulted. That's just whatever. There's nothing to say about that. Again, right? Like, does that torpedo get value? Nope. Right? And even then, even if you're staying exposed for like 3-4 seconds, they have Ryan Shield. He's just gonna shield it. It's not gonna matter anyway. Like a torpedo, like you're just wasting it. At this point, if they're just gonna have Reinhardt, just use torpedoes if your team really needs it to heal them, like heal more than one person quickly.
Yeah.
Or if you want to finish off a kill, then yeah, right. But like otherwise, it's like they have Ryan Shield. They have Ryan Shield, so like don't just mindlessly use your torpedoes. But you also have your ultimate for a while already, but there hasn't been really a opportunity to use it because your team is like closed down 1 or 2 people. But honestly, right now, after Bastion uses his turret, right? You should push in with your ultimate. Honestly, now it's not a bad time to use it. I just go use your ultimate.
I'm not gonna lie, if I had used my ult more, I think this game would have been won a lot faster.
Probably.
I think the first time I used my ult was like 3rd point.
Mm-hmm. 3rd point. That's interesting. Interesting speed ring. The left side. You have to ult. I would still ult this. This is a better torpedo, but again, you're putting yourself in an exposed position. This bridge saves you. This bridge saves you so much. But it's a better torpedo because you have a better line of sight of the enemy because there's no Reinhardt. But it could still go south because they could have so fucked you. But the map saved you so hard there. Okay.
Time is almost up. We must hurry.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I talked about like the main things already on Juno that I'm already seeing like a lot from you. So now I'll just like pause less. Now I'll just like I just watch and make short commentary.
Alright.
That's a fine speed ring. Don't say an exposed again. Gecko almost died because she completely exposed. Instead of I mean, actually, no, whatever. Then that's fine. It's fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. That was a little bit risky because you will expose yourself, but I'll see what you do. Okay, you guys don't even commit onto the position. Do your ult here. Do your ult here. Do your ult here. Do your ult here. Please say your ult. Please say you ult. I know you don't ult. I'm just saying. Hopefully you do. Here is just no way that you guys win the fight. If you guys use Juno in that fight, by the way, you guys win. You guys would have won the fight. And then like since you guys would have won the fight, I don't think if Yuzari was smart, she would not use grab because your ultimate is just a free fight win. And then once you guys are like near capping seconds, she uses grab on squishies and you guys just win. Okay. Here would have been it would have been a fine torpedo to use because your team is just peeking. Here you peek and it just goes south. The Reinhardt is just farming fire strikes off you guys. That torpedo gets value because Reinhardt stopped shielding. Otherwise, it would have got nothing. Are you planning to expose again? If you went right, you would have avoided. It was more obvious. That's fine, whatever. Not gonna get into movement too much. Here you could have right clicked, honestly. Like here you could have torpedoed it and got that and got the Ana and Bastion because you were in Juno ults. No. Okay. That Bastion is gonna die because he doesn't even pay attention to you when you're just blatantly feeding here. But what's it called? Like something that I notice a lot that you're doing is that you jump a lot on Juno. And even bad players do this, like people who play Baptiste, they jump a lot, right? Maybe it's
the same.
OCD thing, right? Maybe because it's fun. I don't know, right? I used to do the same thing. Don't get me wrong. Even Genji players do it, right? They double jump a lot, right? Myself included, right? But it's a habit that has to be broken, right? Because remember what I said about when a hero is in the air, is it easier or harder to hit them in the air?
Easier.
There you go, right? You're more
I'll be back later.
predictable. All right. You're more like your movement is more predictable and easier to track.
Threat neutralized.
Watching this back though does show how lucky we got for capturing that point.
Okay, here you just didn't. You just. Bro just didn't even hear the Rhine pinning. We could have torpedoed a bit earlier, but it's okay though. Your team is like they're taking a bunch of damage. I would say since they're taking a bunch of damage, just go Baptiste honestly, because Baptiste like he's like he's a really good support hero to learn, but also if your team cannot stabilize or take less damage, Bap is a great hero to go because he does a lot of fucking healing and he has he has lamp, right, immortality lamp, so he can stabilize your team within an instant.
Yeah, I do think that was an issue in my placements. To be fair, I kind of did all. I think I did all 10 of them on Juno.
Alright. Well, then, like, it's fun being a Juno player, but it's not good to, like, only play one hero. Especially on support, that just handicaps you so hard.
I was trying to learn that.
So you're just playing exposed again, right? That is the most consistent mistake that you do. You expose yourself so hard every single fight, and this is probably an issue as well on DPS and tank as well. It's good that you're trying to do damage on support. That it is good, but like if you shouldn't jeopardize your life and like ever on support. You shouldn't. You touch point as soon as you touched point with your boosters and the overtime bar appeared, you should have canceled your boosters immediately, and then the payload would start like it will cut the LOS of the enemy's crossfire, and then you wouldn't have rest of your life. But you live here only because of your rank. That is the only reason why you live here. Otherwise, you should be dead. You would be dead. And this shouldn't even happen. Ryan missed all of his hammer swings. And a fire strike. Right? Like this should not be allowed. You should be dead here. 1000%. You should be dead here. Right?
Yeah.
I'll finish this round. And then I'll call it there. Actually, I'll watch a bit of the next round. Okay, so this is your second Juno. Okay.
Yeah, this is. I didn't know about the direction that ult moves properly at that time, so I just kind of placed it and hoped it worked.
What do you mean?
I did not like when the Juno ult moves. I didn't actually know how it moved yet because I hadn't actually played much Juno before this game.
The way
I think I have like
what happened?
I think I have like 3 hours on her or something like that.
Okay. Like the way Juno I guess moves is that like it goes in the way that you're moving, right? Well, no, well, yeah. Okay, like if you're moving forward, the like wherever you're standing, the Juno ult it will start going forward, right? If you hold backspace and then Q, right? Like use your ultimate while you're backspacing, it'll still go forward, but it's gonna start from where you are. It's always gonna go forward, but it's gonna start from where you are. That's how it's gonna be. Well, and where you're facing also, for the direction, right?
Alright.
It that's like it's just there's not much to it. That's just like the and how the ultimate operates. I'll watch a bit of I'll watch one fight here and then I'll call it there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Okay. Okay, there's something I do want to say, but I don't think that it's really important. At least from actually, you know what? Fuck it. No, I'll say it. Fuck it. Why not? I would say I wouldn't advise you to play right side here, just because like you only heal botting your team. Again, like just like in the first round, right? You don't want to heal bot, right? Now, with that being said, like yes, you should be DPSing, but stop over peaking, right? There is a time and place to do damage, and time and place to use your torpedoes, right? Like,
Right.
if you're gonna like in any decision that you make, you have to think: am I gonna die if I do this, right? Or if I use his ability, am I gonna need it in a few seconds, right? You have to think to yourself, is it worth it? Like, is it worth doing what I want to do? Or what you're already doing, right? Like, is it worth it? But I will say, with how much their Ana has anti your team, I would say a Kiriko would be beneficial on your end, or a Baptiste, because your teammate is just taking a shitload of damage constantly, and they're just getting anti and they don't know how to not and how to play around anti. That's why I would go Kiriko yourself too, so you can Suzu it, or go Bap so you can potentially stop their deaths, right?
Yeah.
But Juno is fine because you have a Zarya. It is good to have a Juno with a Zarya, but I would just go Bap or Kiri because your team is just taking way too much damage. Oh, okay. That I don't know. Bro is being silly. Okay, they should not be allowed. What you just said, it should not be allowed, right? Like, but again, like you're getting away with these silly decisions because of what you're playing, right? And I don't want to be that person or like that the average player where it's like, oh well, it's you're in a low rank, so you can do whatever the fuck you want because everyone's bad. No, I'm not gonna say that, right? But there's just some things where it's like you're getting away with these mistakes because of your rank. That's just the reality, right? Like I'm just being real, right? I'm not using it to like degrade or anything, right? But that's just how it is.
Yeah.
Like I would say play left side here because you also have access to doing damage and healing. And plus, yeah, it's also easier for Sigma to shoot you left side than it is if you're playing right side here. Like over here, I don't know. It's just safer. That's all. Plus, you get to do damage also at that angle as well. There's no reason to use a torpedo here. Okay. Okay. If I spawn, okay, so we'll call it there. But more or less, you just gotta just stop taking a shit load of damage, right?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
like if your team is taking a bunch of damage, go like Bap or Kiri. But aside from that, if you want to force Juno, then you gotta stop playing so exposed and looking for some big ass torpedo, right? Like 2 free kills, like 2 or 3 kills, right? As that's not gonna happen unless your team gives you that opportunity, and then you can do it, right? But otherwise, it's
Right.
like if they have a Reinhardt and they're playing um, like, like if there's a Reinhardt like Ryan here and you're on attack, right? You're not gonna get value on torpedoes here. You're not. It's just unrealistic, right? You're just wasting an ability, right? Like before, when your team was pushing in, when they had no Reinhardt, this was a better torpedo. It's still not as good because you're still playing exposed in front of a Bastion Sentry, but at least it's a better line of sight for torpedoes, right?
Right.
That was like the biggest thing. Oh, and also aside from that, you also have to play farther from your team so you can minimize or decrease the chance of you dying or taking free damage. Moreover, you
Yeah.
also have to stop jumping as much or being aerial like in the air, because again, it's predictable, right? You're easier to kill.
Right.
Use more corners. Play in spots where you can still do damage and still heal a lot, but you don't jeopardize your life. One final thing, because like on speed ranks they weren't used too much, and like obviously like you want to use speed ranks a lot, but aside from that, you're like if you guys like before, right? Like before when your team was like pushing like around this corner, right? There was
Yeah.
five enemies here. Your team was all stacked here. You had your ultimate. Why not use it, right? Going in the direction of the enemy team. Use it, right? It's a breakthrough in the fight. It's a free fight win. You not using it, it's just a huge throw. You use it later, yes, but it's more close. It's a close call. Rather than you could use it like at that moment and saved and had time like more time on the clock.
Yeah. I'm not very good. I'm not very good with her.
Well, like it's practice. Plus, like you say, you have 3 hours on Juno, so it's just repetition, 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 and just getting used to it. But you'll get the
Yeah.
hang of it.
If I were to add a tip here, it would be so when you're looking to like swing with like in like your torpedoes, when you're looking to swing with it, when you cast out speed ring, because let's say okay, you want to speed your team and then you want to swing with missiles, generally, you're even if you don't go through your ring, your casting of ring gives you a movement buff, and that helps you have like really good movement while in the air. Um, and so like looking to swing like when you throw speed is like really really good. Otherwise, you kind of just get shot out of the air. Um, if you're just gonna like full swing something without your team, especially, but it definitely helps you swing with your team is having the speed ring. Another thing, the only time you play like right side here on defense is if they have Widow and you don't want to peek long into Widow.
Yeah.
Another thing, keep in
I,
mind, Juno has a range of 25 meters. You have to stay within that. The fall off on her is insane.
Is it? I didn't think it was that bad.
It's if you get outside of 25 meters, her fall off, like you do no damage, you do not heal for anything. It's like uh, if you go within, I think it's like the fall off is like it's like 22 healing a second. It's not very good.
Oh.
Also, what perks did you pick on?
The triple jump and then the ally
Oh,
torpedo thing.
oh no no no. Um, okay. First off, you take the torpedo decrease cooldown time. That one is just much more powerful. I
Yeah.
mean, sure, locking on allies. I mean, I guess, but like you just get more uptime of them. And Juno's a lot about uptime. Secondly, triple jump does nothing but get you killed faster.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely want to take is the other one where you get to automatically shoot when you use your flight is actually kind of broken. Like you can use that to like keep someone up in like a really bad situation. You can use it to burst out people. It's yeah, it's super important.
I did
That one
I
definitely makes Juno good.
I did try that one at one point, but it low key it just like kept throwing me off because my gun would change all the time.
For what?
It's like I stopped taking it because I didn't think it was that good because it just kind of threw me off because the gun would constantly change.
Mm. Yeah, it does kind of throw you off. It does take a second to get used to it. You have to have like it. It makes you really track pretty hard, but um, it's definitely a lot more powerful. Triple jump just ensures that you die sooner. There's like really no purpose to go that far in the air on this hero. It. I mean, I guess if they have like no hit scans, I mean, sure, but it's just not as valuable. Like if I'm dealing with dive, I'd rather just burst out like a ball trying to damage me or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it, Blue. I'll
Yeah,
go back.
it's Sean. But anyway, do you have any questions for me?
Not really. I think it's kind of explained what I needed to hear.
All right. Well, if any more questions arise, you can always ask in the server. We have a tech channel to ask coaches questions. Aside from that, you're welcome to book more sessions on our Meta 5, right?
Yeah.
Um, we have subscriptions and we have bundle deals, so check those out as well. And you get exclusive content as well and discounts for the subscription. So, that's just something to I want to mention. Um, you know, if if you have no more questions, then it was a pleasure coaching you, and hopefully I get the opportunity to coach you again. All right, dog.
All right.
All right, Brand. Take care, homie.
All right. See ya.
See you, bro.